Salam Sajitra and Salam Satu Malaysia, and good day to the viewers. This is Business Finance Case Study 1 Financial Statement Analysis Ratio, and today it's going to represent by 3 students from Polytechnic Subnorpram and class DPM 5B. It's me, Samita Rajsan of Mabadi, 10 DPM 20F at 26.7, Lim Kashan, 10 DPM 20F 26.8, and Kirusha of Haridharan, 10 DPM 20F at 27.4. And today we're going to explore about 2 different companies and their ratios. One is Pharmaniaga Berhad, another one Apex Healthcare Berhad. And this is the time. Let me explain about the full table of contents for this case study. First one is the Pharmaniaga's company's background. Second one, the Apex Healthcare company's background. Third one, it's about comparisons of 2 different companies. Last but not the least, it's about the conclusion. Let me see what's gonna happen next, and full investigation process in the calculation work will be continued with my friends.
Good day, miss. My name is Kirusha, daughter of Haridharan. My metric number is 10 DPM 20F2074 and I'm from DPM 5B. Today, I would like to present about the company's background for Pharmaniaga Berhad. Pharmaniaga Berhad is a Malaysian pharmaceutical company that was established in 1994. The company is involved in the manufacturing, distribution, marketing of pharmaceutical products, medical devices, and healthcare services. Pharmaniaga Berhad is headquartered in Shah Alam, Selangor, Malaysia. The company operates through 3 main business segments, which are manufacturing, logistics and distribution, trading and wholesale. Pharmaniaga Berhad has a wide range of products including prescription drugs, over-the-counter medications, medical devices, and health supplements. Pharmaniaga Berhad has expanded its company to 3 countries, which are Indonesia, Vietnam, and Myanmar.
Salam sejahtera kepada Puan Faizah. Nama saya Lim Kashan, nombor matris 10 DPM 20F 2068. Saya akan membentangkan Apex Healthcare Berhad Company background. Apex Healthcare Berhad is a Malaysian-based pharmaceutical company that founded in 1962. The company is primarily engaged in manufacturing and distribution of pharmaceutical products, medical devices, and healthcare-related products. Besides that, Apex Healthcare Berhad is listed on the Bursa Malaysia Stock Exchange and is headquartered in Selangor, Malaysia. Apex Healthcare Berhad also have a strong focus on research and development and investment heavily in developing new products and technology. Lastly, Apex Healthcare Berhad is a well-established and respected pharmaceutical company in Malaysia and has a strong track record of delivering high-quality products and services to its customers. Next, I will present about the liquidity ratio. For Pharmaniaga Berhad and Apex Healthcare Berhad. The liquidity ratio have 2 parts, which is current ratio and quick ratio. The higher the current ratio and the quick ratio, it means that the company is in a good situation since they can pay back the short-term debts. And the blue bar chart is represent the Pharmaniaga Berhad and the orange bar chart is present the Apex Healthcare Berhad. For the current ratio, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 0.7x and Apex Healthcare Berhad is 2.88. And for the quick ratio, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 0.26 and Apex Healthcare Berhad is 2.2. Next, I will present about the efficiency ratio for the Pharmaniaga Berhad and Apex Healthcare Berhad. Efficiency ratio is to measure the capability and the efficiency of the company to manage its asset. The company needs to decide on the amount of investment which will be made in account receivable, inventory, and fixed asset. For account receivable turnover, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 10.56, while Apex Healthcare Berhad is 4.32. In average collection period, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 34.1 and Apex Healthcare Berhad is 83.29. For inventory turnover, Apex Pharmaniaga Berhad is 4.41 and Apex Healthcare Berhad is 6.17. For fixed asset turnover, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 4.2x and Apex Healthcare Berhad is 3.22. And lastly, the total asset turnover for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 1.77 and for Apex Healthcare Berhad is 1.1x.
Next, I will be presenting about the comparison financial ratio, which is leverage ratio for Pharmaniaga Berhad and Apex Healthcare Berhad. Based on the bar chart above, the debt ratio for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 77.58, which is higher than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is only 27.03. As for the debt equity, Pharmaniaga Berhad is 3.66, which is higher than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is only 0.37. And the last one is interest earned ratio for Pharmaniaga Berhad is negative 109.91, which is lower than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is 4.48. Furthermore, I will continue the presentation with the profit ratio for Pharmaniaga Berhad and Apex Healthcare Berhad. Based on the bar chart above, the gross profit margin for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 3.33, which is lower than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is 22.46. As for the operational profit margin for Pharmaniaga Berhad is negative 5.42, which is also lower than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is 8.8. The net profit margin for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 5.3, which is also lower than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is 7.66. Last but not least, the return on investment for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 9.39, which is higher than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is only 9.05. Lastly, the return on equity for Pharmaniaga Berhad is 41.87, which is higher than Apex Healthcare Berhad, which is only 12.4. That's all from me. Thank you.
Right now, thanks for staying tuned with me. We are heading to the conclusions. What is about comparison? That we see multiple competitions that happen between the calculations and also ratios in the Pharmaniaga Central Berhad and also Apex Healthcare. Let me explain about a bit more. Comparison with the management emerges as the most important one since it is measures with the company could do in previous years, as what we have seen, and not what has happened throughout that span of time. Neither it is about what has achieved by the other companies in the past. The best approach to assess the finance state of the company is by taking into account all these approaches. That's what has happened. A little more shakers, we will see the 4 different ratios. Liquidity ratio. The first customer is a sign that our business is acceptable by the market and is the start of a great achievement. That's what has been played with current liability and current assets and dividends. And efficiency ratio. This is our next target, become a multinational company with the customers all around the world, all over the global. Third, leverage ratio. This is the month we got the first 1,000 customers in just a few years and all got a positive response. Fourth, profit ratio. Our company earns a total net income of $1,000 for the first time. So in the conclusion, why Apex has been won, since the company grew, we have achieved many significant accomplishments. This is the result of all our handwork and not only hard work, in also smart work in building a good quality company. So by seeing the ratios, Apex Healthcare Berhad has been won in the ratios. Thank you.